Greetings from Titania's realm at Sacred Space. You can tell by my voice that I'm exhausted. I have to laugh. It's 12:28 a.m. on the 9th of, it's now Tuesday the 9th of December 2025. And here's a $600 petticoat because that's what the machine cost me, although it was on special. So technically it was $850 before. But anyway, let's not worry about money, people of Earth. I'll pay it off slowly as I do. But I'm proud as punch of my little petticoat. I've just finished it. And it's pretty good, considering it's my first attempt at making something like this. And the only thing is I had to laugh. I hadn't even noticed. When I went to put the lace on where I joined, the paisley broderie on glaze onto the cotton, I did it. I put the lace on to hide a multitude of sins, I figure. Embellishments, people, embellishments. But I didn't notice until I put this bit on that this is actually on back to front. Hadn't even noticed. So I had a chuckle to myself. Now, if I was going to be a perfectionist, I'd have to unpack all that bottom row of lace and flip it over and sew it on again. But I actually can't be bothered. It's only for me, and, it looks okay. All I need to do now is thread some elastic through it, and I'll be able to wear it the next time I go dancing. And I'm pretty pleased. My first attempt at sewing a garment. I've never sewn a garment before, and I have lots of trauma issues around sewing because my mother used to sew and scream and hit me in the face and literally stick pins in me, and I know that was 50 odd years, actually more than that, because it was before we went to on the cruise to Germany. So it was we went on the cruise in 1973. So leading up to the cruise, the 6 months before that, Mum was sewing all these little outfits for me when I was 7. So ever since then, I never wanted to sew. So this is the first sewing machine bought for me ever by my friend Lynn Sloan. And this is the first ever sewing machine I've ever bought for myself. And I was so scared of it. I spent most of the afternoon going over and over the manual and threading it and doing bobbins and freaking out, and then I'd sew a little bit and then I'd freak out some more, and it's been a journey, people of Earth. But after all that freaking out and upsetting myself and worry, I have a very nice petticoat, and this is my original petticoat. I don't even know where I got this one from. I think my mother gave it to me, bought it for me second hand, or maybe she'd made it. I don't know. Don't remember her making it. But anyway, I acquired this petticoat and it's ancient. Getting a bit threadbare. And some of my original 1950s petticoats that are original from the 50s have actually torn and, the fabric shredded. So now I've got this machine, I'll be able to go in and maybe sew over the shredded bits or make little patches to keep them going for another 20 years. Waste not, want not, am I right? But I was determined to have at least one brand new petticoat. I bought that lovely black fabric with the chilies on it, so I'll make one in black and one in white, that one in white. And I'll still use this one. I'm going to starch it as well, give it a bit more va-va-va-vum under my clothes. Starching's all very good. They don't sell starch like they did when I was younger, but the trick is in the final rinse, you dilute PVA glue, and that makes like a starch. So It's weird that you can't buy starch anymore. But anyway, you can tell I'm a bit high from working too hard on this project and stressing myself. But I'm pleased as punch. I really am. If you'd said to me 10 years ago, when you get old, Tanya, you're going to sew things and you're going to spin wool on a spinning wheel and you're going to learn to sew, I would have just laughed in your face and said, don't be ridiculous. So you see, homesteading across the multiverse for the zombie apocalypse has reaped some very unusual new skills and given me some very interesting new hobbies to entertain myself with. Anyway, good evening or good morning or good night from Titania's realm at Sacred Space. I need a cup of tea, which means I'll probably pee all night, but anyway, I need a drink of some kind and to go to bed because I'm off to get my hair done tomorrow, which will be lovely, but I'm so exhausted I just want to crawl into bed and die. But anyway, I'm very pleased with myself and I just thought I'd share the final result with you, my wonderful YouTube and Instagram and Facebook friends and audience and people who stumble across my channel and wonder, what on earth is going on with the Tanya? Okay, bye for all. Bye to you all. Good night.